How sexual intercourse in dreams destroys your life. What is sex? Sex is an attribute, both biologically and physiologically. It encompasses a wide range of activities. Activities like trusting, penetration, for both for pleasure and reproduction. But from spiritual perspective of of sex in dreams, which is what this video is about, it is about humans having sex in dreams. Physically, sex is basically for males and females as instructed by God. The Lord instituted it to be in the natural. But why sex in dream? Why? Sex in dream could be for maybe due to health concerns, emotional imbalance. Of course, it could be as a result of spiritual influence. Sexual intercourse that leaves you fatigued, tired, and wet, what they call wet dreams, in upon your waking life, has more of spiritual influence than any other influence. It is not, it goes beyond a natural desire. Sexual intercourse in dreams could be with partners you do not know or partners you do know. But who is your sex partner in dream? No, who is? Let's look at that. Who is actually that partner that you've had sex with in dream? Well, from experiences of myriads of people, it is like against their will to have sex in dream. So could such partner be spiritual, a spiritual being, a ghost, or a known face that took the image of someone you do not know, or someone you do not know, or a spiritual being taking the image of someone you know? But whoever you've had sex with in the dreams against your will destroy you. Of course, the dream world is a world where when such had happened to an individual, that means it has become a vulnerable state of life that you exist in that dream world. You see, sex in the dream destroys more than you may know. Sexual partners in dream or sex generally represents your strength, your health, and it's it is you. Okay, it represents you, the totality of you. Why does God allow you to see such? In Job 33, from verse 14 all through to 18, the Bible says that for God speaketh once, yea twice, and man perceiveth it not. And that means it could repeat itself. In a dream, in a vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, upon the slumbering of their beds, he openeth the ears of man and sealeth their instruction. Why? Why does that happen? So that he could withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. And he keeps the soul of man from the pit and his life from perishing by the sword. That's why God allows you to see that, to see such kind of activity. because it would have been a worse state if you don't see it at all. Some people just wake up and tell, oh, they had wet dream. I mean, that they saw themselves wet, but they could not remember having sex in dream. So the spiritual beings that you've had sex with in the dream covers everything you do in life, especially in your waking life. That is the reason why it could destroy any other thing done. And it never allows for a lasting relationship, a fulfilled relationship. People that with such experiences never have a physical, fulfilling relationship in their waking life. And of course, for people that are, are childless at the moment, it hinders the physical children from coming. Or a way of saying it keeps the people barren, the gender irregardless. And then your victory over such dream can only be established if and when you are able to break away totally and forever from the spiritual partner or from those spiritual beings. Else, it will spell it will spell some untold destruction. You see, the examples are numerous about persons that woke up from their sleep, haven't had dreams, haven't married in the dream, haven't children in dream. In fact, there was an extreme case some time ago where the individual had children, quite a number of children, and they lost some, they named some in the dream. It has become a regular thing, and the individual was saying things like, I thought that was how everyone else lived. I said, no, they don't live like that. People don't live like that. That's a peculiar case, but it's, of course, common. So do not take sex in the dream lightly. Do not take just wet dream lightly if you want to live a fulfilled life. So breaking away from such spiritual partner is the first step. You will do well by watching the next episode, the next broadcast on how to break away from those evil partner. See you then. Reverend Matthew Amshada here.